An afternoon Superpole race at the 2024 Pirelli Portuguese round that gets underway with a flying start from Nicolo Bulliga, already drawing alongside Danilo Petrucci in the run down towards turn one. Petrucci goes in deep into that first bend. He moves across the path of Alex Lowe's, but it's both Petrucci and Lowe's who've got through on Toprak Razgatlioglu on those opening two bends. Jonathan Rea moving to the inside in towards turn three there. Three abreast there as Bulliga holds on to the racing line and ahead of both Egata and Rea. Xavi Vierque making a little bit of progress in the early stages. He's up into those top 9 positions, and Alvaro Bautista, not the best of starts once again. He's only now trying to recover that P8 as again they go 3 abreast this time in towards turn 5.
Yeah, Bautista on the number 1 bike can't afford to give up any ground. He's got great pace for race 2 this afternoon. The Superpole race is a different matter. Good move there to get through on Locatelli, but he needs to make those moves on all the riders in front of him.
We watch our 4 leaders absolutely nose to tail onto the start-finish straight, with Petrucci leading them. Watch for the acceleration off the final turn of Toprak Razgatlioglu, who's going to be deepest on the brakes in towards turn 1 as early as lap number 2. It's Toprak Razgatlioglu who goes from 3rd to 1st, catches Petrucci by surprise, and Petrucci may well end up 4th here with Michael Vandermark banging bars as they come towards turn 3, the slowest on the circuit here in Portimao. Petrucci manages to recover. Vandermark has to be aggressive through turn 4 to hold on to the racing line ahead of Nicolo Bulliga, but that's allowed your top 2 to escape away. Razgatlioglu and Lowe's with a little bit of breathing room now ahead of the defensive Danilo Petrucci in towards turn 5. Main target, of course, will be to gain some positions as Jonathan Rea gets a really good exit from the final turn at the end of lap 2 to bring himself into contention with Nicolo Bulliga. Rea will outbrake on the drop towards turn 1, Bulliga, and this is great to see from Jonathan Rea. A little bit more pugnacious once again from the Yamaha man.
Yeah, great to see from Johnny, and he's got a lot more confidence in that bike now, and particularly in race trim. Rea is strong.
That's Bautista through on Jonathan Rea, but he's in a little bit hot, and Rea knew to expect that move. He's faced it many times before, of course. Bautista should have too much speed, though, for Jonathan Rea, and he is through with a block pass into turn 3, and Jonathan Rea almost loses the bike altogether, but another save from Jonathan Rea. Alex Lowe's, the master of the Superpole race, has battled on gamely to try and stick with Toprak Razgatlioglu as long as possible. He has held second for much of this race so far, but he won't hold it for much longer. Danilo Petrucci is through and gets it stopped quite nicely into the heaviest braking point on this circuit, turn 1, and an opportunity to respond into turn 3, but Petrucci covers that line well. So Danilo Petrucci through into second position, and Alex Lowe's will now be under pressure from Michael Vandermark. Danilo Petrucci past Alex Lowe's down the start-finish straight a lap ago. Michael Vandermark is going to do the same here, and he's not even going to need the full 969 metres. He's got it done coming off the final turn at the end of lap 6. Alex Lowe's, though, has the inside under heavy braking, 282 metres on the brakes in towards turn 1, and Alex Lowe's has used those to good effect to recover that 3rd position, back ahead of Michael Vandermark for 3rd.
Ooh, a lot of sparks there from the Barney Spark bike.
As Danilo Petrucci runs in second position ahead of Alex Lowe's, Michael Vandermark, Nicolo Bulliga. That error from Alvaro Bautista looks like it's cost him 3 or 4 tenths of a second. So that's a lot of ground to lose. He had made up half a second on the previous lap. He is running out of time now, Alvaro Bautista. Lowe's with a great run coming through the final turn. Looks far faster at this stage of the race than Danilo Petrucci. The problem will be the acceleration of the Ducati off the final bend. Petrucci will put a couple of bike lengths between himself and Alex Lowe's. Lowe's then gaining in the slipstream, not quite able to outbrake Petrucci in towards turn 1, but he's going to try and go the long way round here, build up his momentum. No, Lowe's has run too wide. That was far from intentional, and he's lost now the last of those podium positions. Michael Vandermark might go for a move here in towards turn 5 if he's close enough. It's only 440 metres this back straight. It's not a long enough run for Vandermark to pull alongside. He's going to move slightly wider instead, build up his momentum now for the exit.
He's moved wider there because Petrucci's taken that narrow line, and Vandermark wants to be able to capitalise on getting that exit speed. The key corner for Vandermark is going to be the exit at turn 11 down the hill in towards turns 12 and 13.
As Alex Lowe's pulls alongside Michael Vandermark, Lowe's might have an opportunity here to recover that position. The final step on the podium, brilliant from Alex Lowe's, and now goes around the outside of Vandermark and back up into 3rd place. This is all giving breathing room to Danilo Petrucci ahead of them.
Yeah, and you can see for Vandermark, he's going to try and do the same to Lowe's that he would have done to Petrucci. Put yourself into position to attack into 13. Problem for him is Lowe's is very strong in the brakes in 13.
Good recovery that from Alex Lowe's. Lost the position through an error. Big moment for Alex Lowe's, but he's managed to save it. Watch for Bautista here against Bulliger as well. Not quite close enough, but Bulliger was a little bit squirrely through turns 12 and 13. It's going to be a race to the line now in the battle for the podium places, but Michael van der Mark is not quite close enough, I don't think, to Alex Lowe's exiting the final turn. Van der Mark has got to run, you know. An opportunity for van der Mark against Lowe's, who's going to move to block. Race for third position, goes to the checkered flag, and Lowe's holds on. Super ride from Alex Lowe's, but it's Toprak Razgatlioglu for the first time in WorldSBK. 12 consecutive victories as Toprak takes an afternoon Superpole race in Portimao. Petrucci over the line in second, and his successful defence, super ride from Danilo Petrucci as well, to fend them off, because the 2, 3, maybe even 4 riders behind all looked faster than him in the closing stages there.
Social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and on X.